All right, joining us on Blitz right now is Coach Chris Akridge of the Habersham Central Raiders. Coach Akridge, great to have you on Blitz. Really appreciate your time and letting me come up here and talk about your team a little bit.
Absolutely. I appreciate you coming and certainly appreciate the coverage.
Absolutely. And y'all are off to an amazing start, 11-1 overall, 4-0 in region play, which that's the big one. Number 6 state rankings. You're in about every poll there is. What's different? You've had a lot of great teams over the years, but a start like this is hard to come by. What's different about this Raiders team?
I think that the biggest difference with this group is they really have bought into the belief and the idea that we want to just be the best version of ourselves every single day, and not look ahead, not look at what's already happened, but just focus on winning the day, whether it's practice, and we say, hey, we want to be better at 6:30 than we are at 3:45. Or whether it's a game, we want to go out and maximize our potential, bring our best effort, attitude, energy, and focus. This group is really, as a group, bought into that mindset of let's go be our best every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's look at the offense right now, averaging 7.3 runs per game. It seems like your lineup has this great balance of you got power, you got contact, and most importantly, timely hitting. What has the offense been looking like?
Yeah, so far we have been able to get a good mix of all three of those. We've got several guys spread throughout the batting order with some pop. We have some guys who can do little things. We have some guys that run well. Once they're a threat when they get on base, and so really. And I don't know that we've used the same, 12 games in, I don't know that we've used the same batting order yet. We're still shuffling things around day to day, and I think that kind of helps with their mindset and going out and just striving to execute every day from an offensive standpoint, and do what we are asking them to do for the team.
Yeah, and it's not like you're just out there out slugging every team. I mean, the pitching has been awesome.
Yeah.
Under 3 runs allowed per game, and that's not even factoring unearned runs. You get some dogs on the
Yeah, absolutely. The pitching has been phenomenal, and Coach Dan Keefe, our pitching coach, has done a tremendous job with our pitchers. Always does. But we do. We have some dogs on the mound, and some guys even that have not logged a lot of innings yet, but will. And have tremendous confidence in them. But that's been huge. The first 3 region games, we had 3 complete game shutouts,
right.
21 straight innings without giving up a run. Just phenomenal. Our pitchers have thrown a lot of strikes. Defense overall has played well behind them, which gives the pitchers confidence to be in the zone and not feel like they have to strike everyone out. And so pitching has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and you mentioned the quick start to region play, going 4-0. I mean, to me, that's better than the 11-1 record. Is how are you starting out region play? How important is that to get off to a great start there?
Well, it's huge. The baseball season is a marathon, not a sprint. Region play is a marathon, not a sprint. And so you can start slow and then pick it up as you go, and then vice versa. But to start out 4-0 is big from a confidence standpoint. I think more than anything. And so certainly excited the way our guys play those first 4 region games.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the win streak has hit 10. You got, again, you're in the state polls. You got the flashy record to go with it. You got the amazing field that's like second to none. So you got a lot of hype around this program right now. How do you? I imagine you're not really worried about the pressure or the hype, but how do you kind of make sure your guys aren't buying their own press too much?
Sure. Yeah, big thing I stress to them is when it comes to polls, we're grateful for recognition and for our program to get that kind of recognition from multiple polls is a tremendous accomplishment and testament to our guys and even guys that have gone before them, because I'm not aware that that's happened very much, if at all.
Right.
In the history of our program. But what I stress to our guys is polls and power rankings, those things don't matter. They don't matter.
Right.
To quote Nick Saban, it's rat poison. And if we focus on those things, we're not focusing on what we have to do on the field. And really, that's what matters. What happens on the field matters. And that's what I've stressed to our guys repeatedly is that, hey, that's great. That's a great thing to be ranked and all that kind of stuff. Enjoy that, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
And it should not cause us to you can talk about pressure. Pressure is a privilege, when you have certain expectations. But we addressed that late last week, that that should not cause us to go out and play with any sort of pressure or tightness. It should free us up to go out and play with confidence and just play hard and have fun. What happens on the field is what matters.
Yeah.
And it goes back to just us striving to win every day, be the best version of ourselves every single day.
Right, so you don't deviate from that no matter what's going on the outside.
Yeah, which I know that's boring coach speak, but I believe that, and our guys believe that.
Yeah. So that kind of goes into this next question. What are the goals that you, from the get-go, from the going into the season and even the months prior, what were the goals you set out to accomplish? And in a program like this, do you adjust those goals on the fly based on the success you're having?
Well, our goals are the same that they were at the beginning of the season. They're the same they've always been. I believe if you're competing, then you should compete for the ultimate prize, and that's to be playing to win the last game of the season in the playoff.
Right.
May 20th, we want to win the last game. And be the best team. Now, obviously, to do that, we got to make the playoffs, and so. That obviously is a goal to be in the top 4 in our region, make the playoffs. And I would say no, we've not adjusted our goals at all. We set our sights high, set high standards, high goals every year. Yeah. And regardless of circumstances, we continue to strive to work toward those goals.
Well, there's not a program or a coach more deserving of the start y'all have had, but I can't wait to see what y'all do the rest of the season.
Thank you, Brian. I really appreciate that. Appreciate all you do for sports in our part of the state.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Perfect.
Is that